Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles
Yo.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Hello.
EA Sports
What is up?
National Football League is on the air.
I like
It's me.
Second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game.
Told you I'm on a different account broadcasting because I have 2 better teams instead of the Broncos.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the dude's like, no balls.
Oh wow, that's exactly what happened. Oh, that's foul.
And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week,
it was just a joke.
They're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
He's like, oh my God, he's going to be so pissed.
I mean, I'm just like, wow, okay, I see how it is. That's how it was.
Yeah.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through
the
zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
It's like, it was me.
Will be
I was just
Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And what a sophomore
I was just doing it for a joke. I was like, what happened?
Every major quarterback
I looked at your
including the
video,
Trophy,
but for some reason it wasn't
talking about his legs.
You can watch this one if you feel like it.
But the key to everything for him is ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Playoff game. Browns, Ravens.
First time to Johnson, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you know that Richard Sherman, that was like a low overall. You know what overall he's now?
The former Kane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
He's at 93 now.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Underneath for Johnson.
Oh, please, damn it. We couldn't get that.
So possession will stay the same.
Damn.
I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Damn. Did he get it? Did he get the first? Oh, ouch.
The sideline is their friend. Usually
what?
It's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right.
What?
I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Cleveland back starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now the starters on the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago. And last week in that victory, they were pretty good. Probably a pretty easy film session, I would imagine.
And after a performance like that, so many people think you just roll into film, take your popcorn, kick back, and enjoy the show because they played well. I can just tell you from experience, after a win is when coaches come down on you harder because they want to emphasize all the mistakes that happened because you won. You're in a good mood. They want to bring you back to earth. Oftentimes you walk out of there and you ask your teammate, did we win last week?
So my assumption was wrong. I learned something.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
And one of the few knocks on him coming out of North Carolina was just actual game
Dang, Deion Sanders has
14 starts in college. But he works so hard at making up for that lost time. He loves the game, crazy about the film room, and guys just naturally gravitate towards him. I think he's got a chance to be an excellent leader and player.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Trubisky will throw. This is caught at the 20.
Touchdown.
For a Ravens touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 52 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, we knew they had the
What is
up?
up?
The defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And
that's almost my name right there.
It's out
it's
the
like,
back of the end zone for a touchback.
So if we get rid of Don, you just leave D, it'll be Draven.
And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round.
Okay, so I forgot to change that name. It's actually Danny.
On the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra
my dad's friends.
And they can't change it. The season
Yeah, I totally forgot to change that.
Not your real name.
Danny is actually the name I go by. And yes, technically it is my real name.
What is
Danny.
But just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
You hate people when they call you Danny.
Overplayed.
No, I actually like it.
It's real when it comes time to play ball.
Okay,
Because they give me nicknames called Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Yep, just like the show. Just the show.
The NFL on
EA
Sports.
You like my name,
is
though?
presented
By Snickers.
You're not you
Snickers.
when you're hungry.
Fuck.
Snickers satisfies.
I forget how this commercial goes.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2.
The fucking Browns. Hey, they should actually do better with Lamar Jackson. And I have Baker Mayfield on my team. But I'm not starting Baker Mayfield against the Browns, which I kind of should have.
Facing a guy that has lightning, not like everything.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Alright, so basically, all they did to the Browns was take their fucking star quarterback, a rookie quarterback, give them a rookie quarterback. I took Mr. Trubisky from the the Bears, and I took Jimmy Garoppolo from the 49ers, and I have all 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, I don't know why I had obsession with all 3 of them, that I had to keep them. All 3. 3 quarterbacks on my depth chart, because I have no idea who I want to keep on starting.
This kid's blitzing.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
My defense is stacked as fuck.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This kid does not know how to play.
And complete. Oh wait, I'm not in Denver no more. Nope, I can play online.
Probably the smart play to try and pick it up, but they don't get it.
Anything's possible, trust me.
Pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Dances by him. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right?
He gave me a
It's
safety.
like they call a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2 minutes left in the first half. 7-0 Baltimore. And the AFC Divisional round playoffs.
You, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Cowboys beat the Falcons 34-17 to move on to the NFC conference round. Oh, Moncrief, he should have had that.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Rams will take on the Redskins.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to
Yeah, let's have him take on the who do you call it? Next game. Fuck, Trubisky just got sacked.
Making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Trubisky to
And able to find Decker. And now he bowls him over. Boom.
Eric Decker, touchdown Ravens.
Eric Decker, 68 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier?
Jesus Christ. Titans kicked the Dolphins ass 42-28. No, because both the Dolphins always fucking suck, but in Madden they actually made it to the playoffs. I don't know if that was my help or someone else's, but they made it.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0.
I'd rather face Tennessee instead of Miami in the next round.
Sucks.
And this will be a touchback.
Shit.
Sails over the end line.
I forgot Madden's gonna do me so wrong.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes
Wanna
a
how?
pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Okay, well, anyways.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Forget how the this whole playoff thing works. So I have the Cowboys facing the Rams, and I like them both. And that's gonna get him! Someone get him! Someone get him! Never mind.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Set to valve, 65 yards, and the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
14-7.
Out the gate early.
88 and out the gate?
Yep, 14-7 our score.
I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Oh my God, Trubisky got sacked again.
Myles Garrett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Hey, little buddy, why the fuck you in here now,
and
huh?
McManus able to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Just came through the fucking doors. Like, I'm coming in. Fuck no, you in.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Where you come from?
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this Divisional Round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it's the Tennessee Titans who are moving on to the next round as they defeat the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Gott.
And Charles Davis. Oh my God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Probably gonna
number 3.
destroy my whole fucking house to find a little piece of shit so I can kill him with a stick.
For this AFC divisional round. This is fielded at the goal line. Nifty move. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but...
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. What a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And an alley to run. He's to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Khalil Mack coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive play.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, it's Jackson. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of the team that has it figured.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Dante Moncrief, 96 yards, and the Ravens continue to pour it on.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. McManus now for the extra point. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 2nd down, Jackson complete outright to Kurz. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And they'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's Njoku over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Now Jackson on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Motherfuckers. Oh no, I think I have the, what do you call us? This team. All right.